Well, Damon Dash responds to 50 Cent calling Dame Dash a sucker for the Foxy thing and everything. Nick Cannon brought up the Foxy thing. It wasn't Dame. And Dame did say you have to ask Jay, but he kind of like laughed and didn't really just shut it down right away. I understand why. You know, Dame and Jay, they just don't get along. You know, they tried to make it work after the Rockefeller thing. I saw them get together once. But, you know, Dame said in this interview that he realizes that Jay-Z was doing a lot of stuff behind his back now because people will come to him and tell them the truth. Also, we got Memphis Bleek, who called out Damon Dash last night. Let's get into this. This is Jordan Tower with JT News. Hit that bell, hit that subscribe button. Make sure you hit that thumbs up button. Sorry, in the last video, I should have put the audio in. Anyways, I got that fixed now. So we got Jay-Z, Dame Dash, 50 Cent, Funk Flex, Nick Cannon, and Memphis Bleek. They're all in this thing, and it all started with the R. Kelly, the whole R. Kelly documentary, because Jay-Z started bringing up, Dame Dash was bringing up Aaliyah and his relationship with Aaliyah, and how Jay-Z wanted her just like he wanted her, and he got her, and then he didn't respect Jay-Z working with R. Kelly on Best of Both Worlds and wanted nothing to do with that album because his girlfriend Aaliyah was a victim of R. Kelly's, and of course she passed before that album came out. Rest in peace. So anyways, this stemmed into him saying, Jay-Z, this is what started. Jay-Z wanted to leave the company because he said Biggs wasn't pulling his weight. I said I wouldn't remove Biggs from the company. We'd have to start our own thing. And Jay-Z ended up being selfish. Then this stemmed into this is where it stems into Nick Cannon's interview. He said Jay-Z was selfish. He wanted the whole thing for himself. And, you know, okay, I can kind of see where he felt snaked in that situation. Then it also stemmed, he went on to talk about the R. Kelly thing and how he had no parts of that album. He even brought up that he was in the Fiesta video. He said, you'll never see me in a clip with that guy. Never. Don't put that on my character. I understand that. But Memphis Bleek says that this is a lie. He was down with the whole situation.
For the year. Everybody know I fucks with Dame Dash. This is my guy. Rockefeller history. But somebody gotta tell you he's bugging.
He's tripping. He's a clown.
You bugging.
That Nick Cannon shit.
And then you gonna really say you wasn't down with niggas. You was opposed to it. Which any camera, all these shits. You fucking lying. I'm on my flex shit. You lying.
And he wanted it to happen the same way. Even Biggs responded to Dame's comments and just said, you can never build a kingdom with someone who still craves attention from the village. Okay, so people were responding. 50 Cent called out Dame Dash because Nick Cannon brought up the Foxy thing, like I said, and he didn't shut it down and kind of fed into it a little bit, but said you have to ask Jay. And then 50 Cent called him a sucker. Then he went back and forth with Nick Cannon saying, oh, that's what you got from this homie. Then Funk Flex, of course, jumped in and called Damon Dash fake and saying Aaliyah ruined the relationship, blah, blah, blah. You know, it's all... So Damon Dash responded and said, I only talk boss talk. He said, I didn't quite understand his comments because he understands boss talk. And his comments didn't reflect those of a boss. Dame also tossed out the theory 50 really wasn't coming at Dame or Nick, but further poking fun at Jay-Z. He said if 50 was so adamant about protecting Jay from dry snitching, he wouldn't have posted his thoughts for his millions of followers, but would have spoken to him directly. I don't know. I think that he just was reacting to something. You know what's funny? Like, we gotta take, even though Memphis Bleek is, he's voicing his opinion, and he has always been neutral and said he warned Dame about the whole demise of Rockefeller and how Jay-Z was feeling. He still works with Jay-Z, and then we gotta say the same thing for Biggs, right? But also, I think Dame Dash does go a little too far sometimes, okay? I think that he still has a chip on his shoulder, which is fine. He's still making money. Don't get me wrong. Dame Dash is always going to make money, okay? He's a hustler, okay? I think as he should still have a chip on his shoulder, okay? That's how I feel. Now, the facts are the facts. We don't know anything because these guys really know what happened. Dame and Jay-Z know what really happened, and they would have to sit down and hash it out, and that's between those guys. We're just reporting on what we know publicly. These things are being said publicly, so they will be reported as public information. And that's it. If people put their business out there, it gets reported on. But really, there's probably a deeper truth to all of this, okay? I know Dame blamed Leo for years for getting in Jay-Z's ear, but Jay-Z had to also be swayed in that direction. So, I don't know. If you want, I already did. I'm not going to rehash the whole thing with Flex and Cannon because we already went through all that. But it's funny that this all stemmed from an R. Kelly documentary. Anyways, guys, I'll check you guys in the next one. This is Jordan Tower with JT News. Hit that bell, hit the subscribe button, and I'll check you guys in the next one. Peace.